Whoops. Here's a look at the Trust Atomic Center, man. Guess where we're at? We're at the Boise Depot in Boise, Idaho. And guess what we're about to do? That's right, we're going to take the Dover Impulse elevator up to the top of the clock tower. Here's the elevator hydraulic poles. You can see it's currently sitting upstairs right now. Pretty long ways up. There's the pit of the elevator. And of course, spiraling this elevator is the MPE, or the man-powered elevator, which I think we may have to walk. I'm not sure.
It's not working right now?
Hold on, I'm trying to see if it is. It's in the on position, so let's see. Bell tower elevator now. Okay, let's just see. Let's see if it's coming down, which it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's working. It's running right now.
Hold on. It says elevator.
I know, I don't see anybody.
Well, we're not going up.
Okay. Dang.
No way.
Alright. Let's see, I wonder if if that, we can just take the MPE.
Go find the security staff, see if they'll take
Is the MPE locked? Yeah, the MPE's locked too. Here it comes. We're gonna watch the elevator, I guess, come down.
Or find security. Yeah,
there is actually
a blatant sign.
Oh no, wait, there's people up there. Okay, yeah, there's full.
They're coming down.
Yeah, they're coming down, so we can get on. So we're actually going to wait for them to open. Oh, full house in here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Come on in, I'll be back in a second. I want to check out the Great Hall and see what's going on.
Hope you don't mind if I take a video. See, like I said, this is an impulse elevator. Of course, I cannot touch the buttons. But I don't know if you consider this a scenic elevator, even though it's got windows.
I would.
There you go, look straight up. How about that? Look straight up.
Oh, wow.
That is cool. That's how high this clock tower is.
Makes you feel like
I know, it makes you feel giddy. Yeah, but this is the elevator, guys. I'm actually going probably to pause the video until we get rolling.
Hello.
He's gonna bring us up. Hi. We're gonna go up the elevator.
Hey, buddy, look straight up. Look how tall. We're gonna go all the way up there.
That's super cool.
That is super cool. My third time going up in this thing. It's beautiful up there.
You ready for this, dude?
Sure.
You sure?
It's gonna have the film.
All right.
Sounds like a question.
That sounds like a question. Oh, so it's key driven. Okay.
Oh, totally. Think I'd leave you in an elevator that would,
No. You sure?
Definitely not. But of course, I like how the man-powered elevator spirals around this one. Yeah, this is a high one too. So I forgot, how tall is this clock tower?
96 feet.
That's a long way for a hydraulic pole to push.
Yeah, I don't know of any hydraulics that are taller.
Yeah, this is a hydraulic elevator.
It's not the push so much as it is to
Here we are.
to put the shaft in the ground.
Yeah, that's true for this long
When it's
pole.
down.
And here we are. We're up here at 3, I guess. At the top of the clock tower.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So looks like, guys, there's 4 bells around this thing on all 4 points of the tower. This is looking east and south at the same time. There's the railroad track that goes by the depot. Where hopefully Amtrak will come back through, right? Here's the elevator shaft. And there's the very top. There's the rotunda up top. Here's a look over. This is looking south. There's the airport out there. Pretty high up. So 96 feet high is how high we are, guys. And there's the 4 bells. And then the clocks are on these sides, I think. I'm not really sure, but this is a beautiful, beautiful tower, guys. Of course, he has the elevator in keyed operation, so of course the door will remain open. But this is pretty nice. Never thought you'd
Tubs back there. I got three tubs.
What kind of bathtubs.
Bathtubs.
Yep, of course, guys, I didn't get to film it, but the 844 was right below here in 2017. gonna pause the video for now, guys.
Oh, Daddy. Oh.
Alright, guys,
to help
quickly,
me,
there's the Dover
Think you can
blade.
do that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can help?
I need you over here with me, though, okay?
He's gonna.
Alright. We get everybody in here. Now, first thing we're going to do is put the key in. We're going to get the door closed, right?
Yes.
Once we get the door
Watch.
closed, I need you to push that button right there.
Oh, what you doing? You made it. It's moving.
We're going
That is fantastic.
Magic.
Good
We're
job,
slowly
Max.
sliding away from the top.
Wow, that is cool.
And did you know it's a big old pole that pushes this thing up.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, that well down beneath is big.
Did you see me go up last time with people and watch it? Yeah, if
You were
I
already
go
upstairs.
up again, you ought to watch
That pole.
Oh.
because it's a hydraulic. We're pushed up. We're not. Look, there's no cable.
Yeah.
There's no cables up top, but you can see
Yeah.
you can see the tracks though where the wheels run on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you
Yeah.
again.
That was
You're
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, that's
Score.
Well, score for you. It's the third time for me. It's a nice. I love it. I love going up in that clock tower. Makes.
It is. It's really.
All right, guys. We're actually going to take a little bit of walking around. We're going to take a little bit of walk around the depot. Start up. Here's the original waiting room. There's the ticketing booth was sat back there. There's the original schedules of the railroads of the Union Pacific. Here is an HO model of the Boise Depot. Very nice done model, except it's using a Berkshire, not a Mikado. But there's the check-in desks and all that stuff, and we're gonna go through here and see what that is up there, because I think there's an elevator around here somewhere too. There should be for 2 stories. Through here maybe? No, it's catering. Okay. Probably just gotta walk it. So you're forced to take an MPE up to the 2nd level, which is probably where the station master's office is probably up here somewhere. I'd imagine. Could be wrong. And here is a 2nd story view of the waiting room. Dead space. Look at that. So this roof is slightly smaller than Ogden's Union Station and Portland's Union Station. It's just a little meeting room, I guess. There's about Big Mike and statistics, and here you can stare right down the behind of Big Mike. Union Pacific 2295, which is 282 Mikado. Light Mikado, I should say. And we're just gonna kind of mosey our way back down the stairs here. There's some gospel music playing, which kind of makes the setting feel more spiritual than anything. Because this is an Art Deco depot. There's the women's bathroom. Let's see what's back through here. More catering and stuff. This is a nice depot, guys. And here is what a diner setting does look like. This is the headquarters in Omaha. There's a arm signal and
See this cord? That means that
caboose
we
lantern
can't
and a
go
bell.
in. Just look. This is what they
Very
eat on
pretty.
the train.
But we're gonna go outside now, see if we can locate Mr. Derek, my mentor. Civil custom too. There's a spiral staircase. Wow. This is nice though. This is a nice depot. I think this is unlocked. We're here onto the platform here. So naturally, you can only guess this is where you waited for the train, which is actually used to be 2 tracks right here, guys. Where the path is now was double track. I've seen pictures. The Amtrak sign sat, I forgot where. There's the Union Pacific. We were just up there, guys. Up there in that clock tower. And now we're gonna go take a look at Big Mike. This is originally Union Pacific. Now the Boise Valley Railroad Company, which is a short line railroad that runs between here and Nampa, and from Nampa to Wilder, Idaho. So here we are. This is the Light Mikado Big Mike. As you can see, you can already see the tender holds 10,000 gallon tank of for water, and of course this was a coal burning locomotive, so there's the coal hopper. This was probably used mainly in this area. If y'all have seen Last of the Giants, the Big Boy DVD, this engine is one of the stars in the movie, so to speak. There is inside the cab. This is one of 3 steam locomotives on display in Idaho, all Union Pacific. There's another 282 on display in Pocatello, along with the Centennial DDA-40X, and there's a 280 in Garrity Park in Nampa. But here is the locomotive itself. This was stationed in Julia Davis Park, which is just down the hill, until city officials moved it to where it should be. You can hear the generator, which is actually powering the power for the light. I think actually the light's off, but here's the front of the locomotive. I'm going to take a couple stills here, which I should have done with the clock tower, but I didn't. But here's the Union Pacific 2295. They actually have a visual representation of some of the locomotives of Union Pacific. Right here is there's an American, an 8-wheeler, which is pretty much the same thing. There's the Mikado, which is what this locomotive is. So it was built in 1920. So this engine, which is a Mikado, this is the Mikado type steam. Well, actually, you can read that. So 63-inch drivers. So of course, they're standard size for a Mikado. There's the big boy. To stand back to get a full view. That's without a tender. There's the Portland Rose Alco locomotives. Or actually, those are EMD. Never mind. The future train. And what's ahead? Of course, the big boy, 132 feet long. You saw that in Ogden. If you haven't seen that, check out those videos. There's some equipment that is looks like those are propane tanks somebody has put underneath the tender, and a an older style derailleur. But this is your standard Mikado. Looks like all the gauges are actually still inside the locomotive. Nothing has really changed. They have repainted this a few times. Engine looks pretty new. Actually, to be honest, they could actually send this thing back into service if they really, truly wanted to. There's the coupler at the end. We're going to kind of take a little bit of a walk here around. There's the end of track for the display. We're going to kind of there's the Boise sign. We'll come down here and take a look. Of course, like I said, Amtrak stopped serving Boise in 1997, in April of 1997 to be exact. So that is a thing of the past, passenger rail service in Idaho. 8-wheel tender. There's your blow-down hose on this side. See if I can. There's the throttle. You can kind of see the throttle back up in there. And I don't know if you can see the cord. No, I can't see the cord for the whistle. You can see the door, the sliding doors. Common on steam locomotives. There's the connection, but there's the... So it looks like this thing was fed by an Archimedes screw, looks like. And that's what that big pole is underneath. I'm not really sure. Again, you have your 282 wheel arrangement for Mikado. Built by the American Locomotive Works in Schenectady in 1920. Let me zoom in on the placard. There you go. There you have it, folks. This engine was built in New York. There's the number plates. There's the compressor. And here it is, the Boise's Railroad sign. Boise, Idaho. Elevation 2753. So we're actually about a half mile above sea level here in Boise. Actually, I'm from Mountain Home, which is slightly higher. We're actually going to go back inside. So we'll bid adieu to the locomotive here. Once we take a few more stills here of the locomotive. So I'm sorry, I'm just kind of walking behind here, so bear with me, guys. I might have to kind of move a little bit further down the platform here. There we go. Union Pacific. Get the IC. Sorry, guys, my camera is not the best, as y'all know. There we go. There we have it. Dogs in line. Okay, so that's just prohibited stuff here at the depot. So I guess we can pretend we got off the train, hey, have a nice trip, train's pulling out. Let me come back inside. So as you can see, the Boise Depot is open for public Sunday and Monday from 11 to 5. There's your information if you ever need it. We're going to actually just come back inside. And here we are. Alright. So I hope you all enjoyed the little tour of Big Mike. I'm just trying to see what else is through. So it looks like... trying to see what was through here, maybe. Who's office space. I do believe this door is locked. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Well, that's it then. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.